So, I've been feeling like once again I have a lot to say. I was supposed to actually record a video yesterday, a rant video about everything. Similar stuff that I've been sharing about lately, but there's always something different. So that is why I keep talking, of course, and sharing my content as I'm receiving my intuitive downloads and going through this life and these experiences that I can help my clients and followers with, because they have similar issues in their lives. Because it's always so important and crucial as a sensitive empath or a highly sensitive person to protect your energies, protect yourself, love yourself unconditionally, have your mindset in place, you know, how you see yourself, how you feel about yourself, how you treat yourself, how you talk to yourself daily, how you take care of yourself daily, because this is the base for your life. And naturally, I'm here to guide you forward after narcissistic abuse experiences, if you've been bullied, physically abused. And what I wanted to talk about again is relationship issues. And if you are a woman, it is important to realize, if you are an empath, I just be a woman, it is important to realize, you know, what you will and what you won't accept in your relationships, you know, especially as you are healing after an abusive partner, because it is the closest kind of a relationship that you can have if you've been in a relationship with a narcissistic person, a narcissistic man. So naturally, that person has a lot of self-hatred within them. They are acting like a little boy. They are not a mature man. They are not a mature masculine man, because a mature masculine man, a grown man, is stable and only wants to bring you safety and respects you for being a woman, a sensitive woman. So you know, what I learned throughout the years in my life, because I've been through this so many times, that I was attracting those toxic partners and I was dealing with them. I was in relationships with them. So it's been so hurtful, and it really hurts your soul and your entire being, because you are a sensitive woman, you are a kind woman, you are trusting. You wanted to trust this person and value this person and spend your life with this person, but all they did was betray you, betray your trust, and, you know, it felt like they were destroying you and everything that you are. You know, basically, you have lost yourself, you have lost your identity and your soul and everything when you've been in a relationship and loving this person. So, of course, what I do with my work is I help you to move forward. I help you heal. I help you to gain clarity, to discover your identity and your power back, to become empowered after these experiences. I can help you heal faster. You know, if you're interested in working with me one-on-one, honestly and authentically, then, you know, don't hesitate to get in touch with me, send me an email, or just book my free 30-minute consultation call so that we can chat about your situation, and I can tell you my opinion, you know, what I think about your situation, and if I can help you or not. And, you know, as always, just reminding you that you're not alone and I can support you on this path. But again, the topic that I wanted to be talking about is that a sensitive empath, a highly sensitive person, always should keep in mind when dealing with people, difficult people, toxic people, abusive people, that it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Whatever happened, it's not your fault. You must not blame yourself. You have to be healing the blame and the guilt and the fear and the insecurity and everything, because you deserve a lot better. You don't deserve to stay in that, stuck in that place, in that negative energy. And remember that this person is only showing you how they hate themselves deep down. And it's so important, especially, when you are a sensitive, kind, empath, HSP person, you can feel so alone easily. You don't necessarily find your tribe people and your life partner so easily. And of course, those things can also be delayed if you are constantly sabotaging your own life, if you are dealing with toxic people and you don't know how to heal from that abuse and disrespect, and if you feel lost with yourself and with your life and everything, it's a lot easier to be attracting them. And then you're like, what is happening? What is going on here? Like, why am I bumping into these toxic people all the time? But that can be the answer. So I really hope that you can heal from all the things that nobody ever apologized to you about. I've been through this like a million times in my life, when people have been disrespecting me and they never apologized. And one of them is, of course, my own mother, who was narcissistic, and my grandfather, who was narcissistic. He's not with us anymore, but anyway, the memories are still, of course, in my mind. I remember everything that he did, how he made me feel, what my mother did to me, how she made me feel. I remember it all. The abusers don't usually necessarily remember what they did, but the victim remembers. And as you want to heal and move forward with your life, you just have to be, gaining your self-worth back, your mindset, everything. Be building yourself from the ground up. Be building your life from the ground up. And remembering that you deserve healthy relationships. You deserve respect and kindness from others. And it should not be something that you have to ask for. It should come naturally to you from other people. Just like you are kind to them, you are supportive to other people. So you deserve that same energy back. You are not any less than anyone else. And your sensitivity is always a gift. But I think as a sensitive empath woman, especially when you are dating people and you want to manifest and attract your true life partner who would love you and respect you authentically and honestly and treat you well, treat you normally with respect and love and care, empathy and compassion, it is important to remember that this healthy man will support you. This healthy man will never ever hurt you. This healthy man will rather suffer themselves because they want to protect a woman. A healthy masculine man, a grown masculine man, rather suffers himself than ever hurts a woman he loves and cares for. And of course, it's important to be paying attention to the signs when it comes to a person and getting to know them, because people can seem so nice in the beginning, And especially toxic people, they can just pretend to be such a nice, kind, empathetic person when that is not the truth, when they are not that. So it's important to be, you know, having your own back and knowing what you will and won't put up with naturally, and to know your own worth and value, you know, to have your confidence and mindset. And therefore you will be a lot stronger when you're dealing with people. So they cannot be getting to you, they cannot be hurting you. So I do advise you to reflect on this and to maybe write down, for example, some realizations that your higher self, your soul, are telling you about this. That's what could be the red flags that you could be paying attention to next time if you're dealing with a new person and you want to make sure if this person is healthy for you or not. At least for me personally, this is a very important topic. And it's so easy when you are a sensitive, kind person, because you just believe in the good in others. You see the good in others. You see the potential in others. Especially when you are an earth angel, starseed, you just see so much good in other people. But this is where this battle comes along, that because you have this human life, you have to protect yourself and your family and your health, you know, your life and everything. You cannot afford to be losing yourself just because you ended up trusting the wrong person or wrong people who again betrayed you in some way, who wanted to attack you and hurt you in some way. I've had these experiences too many times in my life, so I need to be talking about this. My intuition is always telling me very strongly that, okay, you need to be making another video about this topic, because it's important to be supporting people. We should always be kind and mature, safe adults. And that is how we should be. But it's, of course, it's a very unfortunate thing that there are these toxic people around. So when a baby is born into this world, you know, I don't believe that they are bad in any way, as I have talked about this before, but there can be some factors causing this baby to become that toxic person later in life. So they will be narcissistic or a psychopath, for example. And it's so sad. It's so very unfortunate. And you know, as you are healing and thriving and you're becoming yourself again, you're gaining everything back, and you're, you know, growing, building your mindset and everything, and you're working on intentionally manifesting your dreams come true, you will be so empowered, and you can realize and feel and sense within you, you know, all of your divine gifts that are within you. All the keys, all the answers lie within you, in your soul, in your higher self. You know, what you're here to do and what you're here to be. And it doesn't matter what somebody says about you or how they hurt you or what they think about you, because ultimately what matters is how you see yourself. And I also wanted to talk about this subject, that when people have made you feel like you are responsible for their issues, because this is such a heavy topic. This is important to realize, you know, that it's all about them. Like I said, it's their projection on you, that it's their self-hatred. their insecurities, their issues. Because my toxic ex was threatening me this week on Tuesday. Luckily, I was not alone. I was at work at the time. I just started doing this work with kids, which I enjoyed. So I had to be focusing on those kids, and it felt like a safe haven to me at the same time when I had seen that message. And, you know, naturally it made me feel things, and it did not feel good naturally. Even though I tell myself that you just need to ignore it, I did reply to him. I told him again that this is not mature behavior, that it's your issues that you're dealing with, not mine. Once again, I tried to remind him about that so that he would take responsibility and accountability and grow up finally to be a man, instead of laughing at me when I tell him about it, instead of trying to threaten me in some way and my health and my family, which is not okay. So of course, when it happened, it made me think about things again, and I felt like I need to, you know, talk about this. And again, there was this other incident a couple of weeks ago when I was attacked by a couple who are my neighbors. And I had never seen them before, and naturally this happened out of the blue as well. So the worst thing as an empath, a highly sensitive person, is that when you encounter these toxic people, you know, out of nowhere, out of the blue, suddenly, without expecting it, and they just attack you in some way, verbally or physically, or, you know, they yell at you, or, you know, whatever they do is, you know, they make you feel scared and insecure, and like you have to be on your toes, like you're walking on eggshells, you know, you're feeling unsafe, and it's just terrible. And I just feel that I need to be, you know, sharing about my experiences honestly, as always, because that is a big part of what I do. And, you know, as Earth Angels, we are here to do this, that we go through things and then we help others to deal with those issues. And of course, it's not easy always, but at the same time, you know, I'm teaching and guiding you as my follower and my client that you can become empowered the way, you know, I've been doing for myself. And, you know, it's important to realize when to move forward from somebody, and, you know, when to protect yourself from someone, and, you know, who is worthy of your trust and time and energy and attention and care and love, and who is not. But for me, again, this was a lesson that I realized that, you know, this is an unsafe area where we live. I thought that this was safe. It used to be safe, but apparently not anymore. There have been some signs of low vibe people in this building, on this area. A broken door, for example, and a police car on the yard a few times, and some strange people who give me an off vibe. And sometimes some people have been harassing our home too, you know. So it's not healthy, naturally. And as a reminder, you know, I just want to share with you that if you're dealing with similar issues, you need to be protecting yourself. Again, what you have to do as a sensitive empath, highly sensitive person, if you are dealing with toxic people, you need to be calling your energy back, calling everything back that belongs to you, and sending back their energy, intentionally sending back their energy. And of course, Reiki sessions help with this, for example. You know, just normal self-care. What do you do to take care of yourself? To breathe it out, to let it go, to release it, and be in alignment again. In alignment again. Choose to be in alignment. choose to be in love energy, because it's what you are. It's love and joy and peace and balance and safety. That is your own home place, your own home energy. That is, you know, always within you. And these toxic people don't like that, and they try to steal it from you. And this is hard for you to understand because you are so kind and sensitive, and you would never ever hurt anybody intentionally. So it can be such a battle, you know, to go through this, to understand, you know, what happened here, especially if they were just, you know, random people out of the blue, or your loved ones hurting you or whatever, and you have had to heal from childhood trauma and that relationship trauma, abusive partners, for example. It can be such work, you know, to be finally free from all of that energy, from those experiences. But when you get there, you are just so empowered, and you can, you know, realize that you are in charge, that you have more power than you ever realized over your own life. So you can, you know, intentionally feel and sense and, you know, claim your power back and start setting more boundaries, and, you know, maybe stand up for yourself more, maybe speak your truth more. And you realize that you are the powerful warrior. It's not make-believe. You are a powerful being. And you're here to be happy and healthy and to do good things in life for yourself and for others. Not to be used, not to be taken advantage of, not to be hurt all the time by these toxic people who have nothing better to do except be hurting others because they hate themselves so much, because they have these deep issues and they don't know anything else but to be hurting innocent people. But you, my friend, you are not a victim, and being a sensitive, empath, highly sensitive person that you are, you have so much power and love and joy and kindness and peace within you, and you have to be claiming all of that back. And that is the core of my work that I can help you with. If you're interested in checking out my services, having my free call, my consultation call with me, so that we can talk about your situation first, if you want to do that, or you can just grab one of my online courses from manifesting and healing and transformation. For example, if you're interested, I do also have my guides and worksheets available that are free and very affordable, so that you can start planning your life, claiming your power back. It is never about the ego. It's only pure love energy that you are. You are love and light and nothing more, and that's it. And it's not okay that these toxic people hurt you and make you feel like you are the one to blame, who treat you like a scapegoat. It's not okay on any levels. And they would not be taking that, now would they? Of course they wouldn't. But they are already so hurt within. That is so sad. But you just have to, like I said, you have to have these game plans, or how do you say it, you know, to be protecting yourself and your life and your loved ones from these people, from this energy. You need to have those tools. And you have to remember that, you know, it's just their own crap that they are showing to you. It has nothing to do with you. You are a separate being from that toxic person. You are not them. They are not you, especially if they don't even know you. But even if you are in a relationship with a toxic person, they don't really know you. They don't really know themselves. They don't bother to get to know themselves. They don't bother to get to know you because they don't know how to do that work. They have so much trauma, whatever demonic energy within them that causes them to act this way, to be abusive. And you have to be choosing better for yourself, and you will learn eventually that you have to do that healing work for yourself. And by realizing that you are not a victim, you are a powerful, amazing warrior, amazing, kind, sensitive, caring, peaceful, loving person. You are a light in this world. You are love and light. So by realizing this alone, for starters, it is a beginning for your new life, for your empowerment. And later on, you can really realize and feel and sense that it is true what they say about manifesting, that you can create your own life. You can decide how things work out for you. You have so much power within you to create your own reality, to create your own life, to be helping others at the same time.